Hey everybody, this is Eddie Hughes with eXp Realty. Today I will be showing you how to install a piece of software that will allow you to record your desktop computer. So I'm going to go ahead and open up my browser and go to google.com. I'm going to type in Open Broadcast Software. I'm going to go ahead and click the download link in the search engine results. Click download. Now the download's only 7.5 megabytes. So that should download pretty quickly. I'm going to go ahead and click next, click agree, allow it to do its thing. When I click finish, it's going to automatically open up the broadcaster. So now you're going to be looking at Open Broadcaster software. It's going to say not streaming. Click start streaming, start recording, or preview stream to begin. Before we do that, we're going to go ahead and go into the settings. Click broadcast settings and change this mode live stream to file output. Now the one thing about the live stream option is if you have YouTube Live, livestream.com or twitch.tv, justin.tv, some sort of streaming account, you can set this up to stream to twitch.tv. But for now we're only going to do file output because we might just record something like I'm doing right now. Under the file path, we're going to have an option to create a video file, and when I hit save, the one thing about this is it's going to make you only record to one specific file. If I go ahead and delete this and have just the directory in my documents, it's going to create continuous file stamped MP4s. So here's an example. So every time I record a new session, it'll record into a new file format when I leave the file path just as a directory instead of a specific file. You'll also want to go to video and check that your base resolution is at 1920 by 1080. If you have a smaller laptop screen, you probably can't record at this resolution, so be wary. Under audio, you'll also want to set your microphone. So I have a Logitech G930 headset. I'm going to go ahead and select that. My desktop audio device, I'm going to just leave it default for now. Click apply and OK. So now that we have the settings inputted, we need to have a source. If I click preview stream right now, it's going to just be a blank screen up here in the canvas. So I'm going to go ahead and in these two columns here, scene and sources, I can always create scene 1, scene 2, and scene 3. And an example of that, for instance, if I switch to this image right here, eXp Realty, I can switch to my webcam with my contact information right here. I could have a goofy image like this, or I can switch it back to my desktop and continue showing you how to do this. So that's how you'd switch between scenes. So you can always add additional scenes, but let's keep it basic. We're going to use one scene, the default scene, and we're going to right click into sources, and we're going to do capture, monitor capture. I'm going to call this monitor 1. I'm going to go ahead and select my monitor. As you can see, I have 4 monitors here. Now that I have monitor 1 selected, if I click preview stream, you're going to see a window inside of a window because I am recording myself and you're previewing Open Broadcasting software. Now if I wanted to, I can add another monitor or an image or text. So I'm going to do text. Let's say subscribe to my YouTube channel. Now you can add text like this. You can say things like subscribe to my YouTube channel, or you can put your contact information, or if you got leads, some sort of call to action, you can tell them to go to myagentwebsite.com. So right now in the broadcaster, let me make this a little bit bigger. You can see that the text is in the top right. Now how do I move these things around? So I'm going to go ahead and turn monitor 1 off, and I'm going to click edit scene. At this point I can move it wherever I want. Top left hand corner, top bottom corner, or top bottom left hand corner, etc, etc. And I can even scale it up and down. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this one, delete monitor 2, and bring back monitor 1. I'm going to stop the preview, and I'm going to go ahead and click start record. Now when you click start record, it's going to give you the length of the video. It's also going to give you your frames per second and kilobytes per second. You'll also want to check your microphone right here. So I just unmuted my mic. You can adjust the levels as you want. This is useful because you don't want your mic in your nose, and you don't want your audience listening to you breathe. You can also check to make sure that you're not too loud, and you can set it accordingly. So now after you're done with your recording, you'll be able to see that there's going to be some file outputs into your documents directory. I'm going to go ahead and open this up and take a look at my recent recording. And oops, let me resize this real quick. You'll see I have a recording going on. Yep, I can see myself doing some stuff. So I hope you find this useful. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to me on Google Hangouts or Skype. Shoot me an email at eddie.hughes@exprealty.